104.1 KRDE. The Rule and Ryan Show.
Hey, Derek. About to get all stupid up in here.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Featuring Special K.
Nobody asked you, Kevin.
And Bam.
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Rula.
Macaroni cheese hot dog.
Ryan. I am the worst DJ ever with Eric.
104.1 KRDE.
Good morning and welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. It is the boys of summer this morning.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you've got myself, Ryan. You've got Eric. Morning. Special K and Ahmad.
Hey.
So, Rule is out today and Sam's on maternity leave.
Her husband's having knee surgery today.
Oh, it's a whole new one.
A whole new knee. A whole new knee.
And once you get one, you got to probably do the other one in a couple of years.
Yeah, well,
let's not.
The one he has like bone on bone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man. Think about your kids if they want to play football.
Yep.
Like you worry about concussions, but that happened to him. Like he had a scholarship to go to LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And then he got injured in like senior year, junior year, or whatever.
God, the body just takes.
He was about to get it or whatever.
I'm sure I'm going to need a new knee in time because when I was climbing one of those cathedrals, I felt I felt the scratching inside of my patella, like going up against my knee. I'm thinking, is this the last of this knee? Is this it?
Are you talking about when you're on vacation?
When I was on vacation, I was doing the spiral staircase, like all the way up to the very top. Even when I got started, I'm like, oh no, what's this? You got to put all your weight on the other leg. I have a patella band that my nutritionist gave me to work out with, which holds your patella up, like above the knee, so it doesn't like.
It's funny how going downstairs actually is worse.
Oh, it is? Like on the body or what?
Like on your knee, like when your knee hurts.
You don't know that.
You think going up would be the worst. Going down.
Don't.
So she's going to be Nurse Rula today.
Okay. It's important to be there for your significant other in those situations.
We discussed this
Kids are at my house right now.
Oh, really? Eric's got the big slumber party.
They got field hockey, like a camp this week.
All right. We'll get the Scotch Guard ready.
They never played, so my oldest daughter brought them to our place to play in the backyard to play and stuff. Then I had to take them to try and find another extra stick. These things aren't just, they don't, and I mean, people play field hockey.
Wait, so your backyard, you live in a high-rise. How do you have a backyard?
Oh, yeah, last week. Oh, you weren't here. Last week I closed on my house, so I haven't moved in yet, but it's got a big backyard, so.
You already closed. I didn't realize you already closed, so you can move in. You can be over there now.
Yeah, I could move in now, but
you're going to change things around.
My wife likes to change things.
No.
You got to make it yours.
A lot of money and it's brand new, and you still change things.
I still got to make it yours.
That's a chicken old.
No.
I think it's kind of common. When I went home to Pennsylvania, the town I was born in, I'm driving around. I just wanted to see the houses I lived in. I'm like, oh my God, we moved around a lot. Like I think there was like 8 different places we lived.
Even there you moved around a lot, or just in total?
Yeah, even there. I think my mom just always wanted to move. Always wanted to find like a new place.
I feel like when you, and anyone listening probably understands this, when you move somewhere, if you don't do it right away, you'll never probably do it. You're like, I'm going to fix this up, and then you're like, you never get to it. And then until you're about to sell your house or sell something, then you fix it up, and you're like, wait, why didn't I do this 2 years ago? I have this door in my bathroom that gets to a certain angle, just the weight it opens all the way.
But it could have been an easy fix, right? Easy fix.
I got to put that I had the stopper, but I can't get the pin out. They said all you do is put the nail in the bottom of it and hit it up, and it comes right out. I'm like, it's always in. And I'm afraid if I hit it too. And then, I have this movie area room with the rug and stuff. My kids ruined it last year, remember?
Yeah. I will never forget.
And Lila's kids, they had that thing, they're spitting water out, and it had blood. They thought it looked cool.
They stained the carpet?
And then I was bleached it. Friday night. Because my wife wasn't feeling good, so I was in the movie room and actually polished off a bottle of wine. I knocked my glass and a little bit left.
Oh, no.
The white carpet, big purple. It looked like, for the older people, it looked like Gorbachev's head.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Splat on his head.
So
I'm like,
that's the second time you beat up that carpet?
But I'm like, I don't care. The people that bought it are going to tear that carpet out anyway.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But why did you get white anyway when you have kids?
The worst thing I did something so similar and so dumb. I didn't even realize that I'd stepped on like a little piece of glass or something. And I'm like, what are these stains? So I see on the stairs
that's your blood.
Red drop. And then all the way across the living room and then I have white carpet. like a rug, throw rug in front of the couch. I'm like, what's going on? Where's this coming from? And I looked at it. It was just like a tiny little cut, and I didn't even. It was so insignificant, I didn't even feel it.
Just enough,
but it was enough to be a stain maker.
Someone did that downstairs at the bathrooms, and it wasn't blood. And if you look downstairs here in this building,
Lord.
No, this happened a long time ago. It's now crusted into the carpet. So there's a trail. Yeah, there's a trail coming out of the men's room downstairs.
You're like,
on the first floor.
There's a story here. Something happened here.
Because I come in that way every single day, and I notice like, oh my God, what's that on the ground? And then I followed the tracks, and it went back to the bathroom. I can only be one thing, y'all. I haven't put in a maintenance request on it. I feel bad.
There's already giant roaches in that bathroom.
Oh yeah.
The downstairs one, I haven't been attacked at that one yet. Up here I have.
Bro, if you come up here early enough and it's dark in there, there will be roaches the size of your hand sitting in there partying.
Come on, Eric. That was your job before radio. You were a pest control guy.
Get rid of them, Eric.
Like, what's causing that? Like, how do you get
the heat? They're thirsty. They go to the water pipes and the.
On the 7th floor, you've got like in the bathroom. There's a gigantic roach the size of like a walnut. Like,
they'll crawl up.
They live in the drain pipes.
Yep.
Oh, is that what it is?
They're hot out there. They want to get inside. Yeah. I've learned a lot from that job.
Every year.
Well, it is the summer 2020 live, and it continues this morning, 7 o'clock, KRBE's Benson Backflip. This is going to be really cool. It's your chance to see sold-out Benson Boone shows from our private KRBE suite. So you have 4 chances to play every weekday, starting today at 7 a.m. Listen to our show, The Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, and we give you the exact times that you can win each day.
And this is the only time you're going to get the exact times. You know, a lot of times we do contests where we you just have to listen to win. We're going to tell you at 7 a.m. So if you're listening, you have a leg up on everybody else that maybe they woke up at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Yeah. So that's when we'll tell you the time. We'll play it because it plays backwards, and you have to guess what it's, what Benson's saying.
Yeah, you've really got to be a fan and know the music.
And I want Kevin and Ahmad to hear it. Ryan and I heard it, and we think it's really hard, and we have an idea.
We do.
But we want to, it's got to be unanimous among Brothers Fest.
Yeah, we're the only people here, so I think we could pretty much make our own rules.
Yeah, I kind of want to change a rule in this.
We're going to get in trouble if we change the rules.
I don't know. What do they do? That's why I want unanimous, because they can't suspend all of us.
Yeah, you're right.
If one of us, just like I say, I put my neck out there and they'll chop that off. But if all 4 of us, they can't just have it just rule by herself.
And then Rula's going to come back and freak out.
Yes, we'll see what happens. So we have an idea. We want to run past you two off air in a few seconds.
Okay.
When we come back,
7 a.m.
We got to play some audio. Of course, Coldplay had to make a comment about the cheaters, the CEO, and what happened to him now. I've never seen anything unite a country like this.
Yeah,
the world.
The world,
And the parodies that followed it.
So many. Great.
Can't even keep up with
it. Things. So we can talk about that. I want to talk about a bug that caused, you guys are just talking about bugs?
Yeah.
A bug caused a stampede at a huge concert that left 11 people injured.
Oh my God.
A bug.
An insect.
I believe that people will freak out with big bugs. Or even if a bug is coming at your face, you don't realize.
11 people that'll hurt. We'll talk about that. Katy Perry almost got injured. A malfunction.
I saw that.
And your boy Pee Wee Herman is doing something really cool. I mean, he's dead.
Well,
his dad
passed away. But something really is cool happening. It ties into something that is very much an institution in the great state of Texas.
Dang right.
All right, I'll tell you all about it coming up. Sunshine today. It looks like a high around 96. It's going to be a gorgeous day, but really, really hot. Right now, 79 degrees and 6:11 on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
Movies, music, TV, and all things Hollywood. Celebrities, too, on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas. Don't forget, 7 o'clock this morning, the summer 2020 live continues. KRBE's Benson Backflip. You're going to find out what that's all about. It's going to be your chance for tickets to go see Benson Boone in the KRBE suite.
You want those tickets.
Oh,
you got to earn them. But you're going to have a leg up at 7 a.m. I'm telling you. Tell your friends that maybe help each other out. Maybe like tomorrow you can't get up at 7 a.m., but you're up at 7 because we tell you the times today.
Because it happens 4 times throughout the day. We will give you the exact times, and I think Eric and I have been talking behind the scenes. Since it's just the guys this morning, and there's nobody here to enforce rules, we may give you a little advantage.
Yeah, we have Ahmad on board. Now we got to get Kevin.
Yep. He signs off.
Teacher's pet over here just because he goes on vacation with the boss.
She told me, like, as long as I keep it on the up and up, then I can work here for life.
What a
well, I think we're gonna do something to make it a whole lot easier for you.
We're gonna say it's your. All three of us say it's your. You came up with the idea.
Yeah.
All three of us saw it. Of course, I can't say it because I just said on the microphone.
We just said it. Inside voice, outside.
Okay. Pee Wee Herman. Ryan, you've loved this guy since you were a little kid.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Even the show on the weekends.
Oh, yeah. Pee Wee's Playhouse.
You love that show.
Paul Rubens is great. The documentary that is out right now is just it's so amazing to know what was happening behind the scenes. But Pee Wee's Big Adventure is just a classic.
Well, they're going to take his bicycle, that famous bike.
Yep.
What kind of bike was that?
It was his own custom-made bike, the bike that Francis, his nemesis, wanted, and it was stolen, and he goes into a fortune teller looking for it in the middle of the night, and she's looking in her crystal ball, and it's raining outside, and she sees a truck that's driving by. It says Alamo moving, and she goes, "It's in the Alamo. In the basement."
Oh, the basement.
Like there's a basement in the Alamo. And that's where Pee Wee begins like a 2-hour odyssey looking for his bike.
How did the bike end up getting it? Why didn't the Francis guy keep it?
There was too much heat. There's too much heat on me right now. I got to get rid of this thing.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I haven't seen the movie since I was a kid. But yeah, they're going to put his bike at the Alamo.
Oh, nice.
Permanently. It's going to be there forever.
Oh, that's going to be so cool.
They're going to put it in a visitor center over there. I mean, most of us have been.
If you've been to the Alamo, it's funny. In the movie, where she's got the tour group going through the Alamo, can you say Adobe? And, Jan Hooks was playing that character.
Oh, yeah.
Right at the gift shop. So that's now where the bike's going to be.
Yep. And they said if you don't want to wait that long, there's going to be a limited time showing at the Ralston Family Collection Center, which is also right there in San Antonio. Later this year. So later this year, if you want to go see that.
Now I got another reason to go see the Alamo.
So it's kind of sad. Those people try to defend the Alamo.
All the people that lost their lives.
More people are excited about a stupid bike. So it is. All right, a bug caused a stampede at a Beyonce concert, Ahmad.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, I think I saw this.
Yeah, a stampede broke out at the escalator at the Atlanta Trump.
Oh, come on.
So last week what happened.
You know when you're in big crowds like that and someone screams or yells, you immediately...
Yep, 11 people were injured because somebody said, "It's a huge bug." I don't get it. It sounds like a snake. A snake might get me going.
Yeah, snake, definitely.
That had that happen to me at a movie theater where we were watching a movie. It wasn't a bug, and I saw a rat, and it went right in front of me, and the guy next to me, and it was right in like the climax of the movie, and I just knew if he said something or somebody, it would disrupt the movie, and then all of a sudden, the person next to him, "It's a rat!" Everybody starts screaming, lifting their legs up, and it ruined the movie. I was just so upset. People overreact.
I used to live over here in this area of Westheimer. Outside the loop there used to be Cineplex or whatever. What was it called?
Oh, Tinseltown.
Tinseltown. And right when Snakes on a Plane, we were here. When Snakes on a Plane came out, there was actually a live snake, a big python or something that got loose
in that theater.
In that theater, and they saw me.
No
way. Yeah, at first I thought, did they do this on purpose? But no, that thing was living its best life.
A promotional snake.
Yeah, got people talking. Yeah. What's in that area now?
It's a business complex now. They're just office buildings.
I have so many great memories when I first moved here in 2003. That was my hangout.
That theater, by the time they mowed it down, though, it was not in good shape. There was garbage smeared on the walls.
And is living in there.
Is this the one off of Dunnville?
No.
Right over by Red Robin. Is Red Robin still over there?
I think it's still there.
No, it's
what is it?
Off of West Park.
Yeah, West Park.
They turned it into like a crab boil place.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Red Robin.
Yeah, but where that corporate building is, that's where the movie. So if you're in the corner, if you're on the southwest corner of Westheimer and the Beltway, it's right, that's where that Tinseltown used to be. If you went like a block down.
Yeah, it was a huge one.
That was big.
Nice. So they tore that down and built a big old
office building.
I thought that was at Richmond.
Nope.
No, okay.
No, the Dugdale one. What's that one now?
That's the one.
Did they tear that down, or is it still there?
They tore it down.
Oh, they did.
That used to be.
They were making it nice. They were putting a bar in there and stuff on Dugdale.
And then they tore it down.
God, I saw a lot of movies at that theater.
Yeah, I saw the, you remember when the Avengers, they did 24-hour screenings?
Yeah, they had them all in order there running.
Yeah, that place was a war zone. My gosh, I've never seen a dirtier movie theater.
Really? Oh, yeah.
It's like the staff just gave up.
We can't keep
we saw I remember seeing The Social Network there. We saw that one Michael Moore guy.
What was that, Fahrenheit 9/11?
Yeah, I remember seeing that there. And tons of, you got to go there as well. Those are my 2 spots.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go ends up getting tore down.
It's got the touch of death.
The movie theaters. Brown touch. King Perry. Man, what is going on? Beyonce almost fell off, what?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, these wires, they're keeping out on these wires.
They got to stop, flying on these things in the middle of the audience. What was she flying on? It looked like a dragon.
It looked like a butterfly.
That was a butterfly?
Yep, and she was singing Roar, and then they just... But you hear the audio, you can't tell anything really happened. It is on there if you want to play it.
When you see it, you can see it happen, but I guess the audio...
I'd be a little nervous.
They sent me this audio, and I'm like, I don't really hear a part where... Because I would have been stopping the show, crapping my pants.
And doesn't OSHA make you put on some type of harness?
Yeah, at least a helmet?
Some type of harness into a different winch?
But this always happens. The first band to ever do this was Kiss. First it was Gene Simmons would fly to the top, he'd spread his bat wings in his lap, and then Paul Stanley, the lead singer with the star on his face,
go to the middle of the place.
And he'd perform on a separate stage.
How you doing out there? Let me hear you people in the back. I'm coming to see ya.
There's the Katy Perry audio.
I can't even tell what happened here.
All right.
You don't hear her singing really, so.
Yeah.
But she didn't curse or anything. That's pretty good.
What do you do?
To death.
The show must go on.
Did they let her down after that, or did they just keep bringing her around?
You'll be fine. It's just a kink in the chain.
I would just see Robert up there.
Robert, our engineer.
Oh, my God.
You're fine. You ain't die.
The flying part is when they're not singing. Maybe during an instrumental break, they could just fly out there.
No, I want to feel like you're singing to me.
It's cool that they go out to the crowd, make everyone feel like they're...
To the poor people that can only afford...
I'm going to the poor people.
And didn't Justin Timberlake have an entire chunk of the stage come off and fly forward? This is a huge 20 by 20 piece of stage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a lawsuit right there.
You better be careful about mentioning JT Ahmad. Can you bring me up real quick? Okay. You remember the JT hater called last week? This lady, she's like, don't play Justin Timberlake. He sucks. She called back. I guess you must have put her in a mix.
This message is for Special K. Stop playing Justin Timberlake in your mixes. He just sucks. Instead, why don't you play Britney or Janet Jackson? Some better people. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, I agree with that.
She has to go out of her way to tell everybody how much she hates JT again.
That's funny. Well, we all had a lot of fun the last, 4 days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, about the Coldplay, the CEO, that Andy, was it Byron? Is his name?
Yeah, you could not avoid it.
He resigned from his job.
Wow.
And I saw I know Kevin's from Philly area, and the Phillies, they were the first one to actually do something funny. They were playing Coldplay, they had the Kiss Cam, and then they had the Fanatic.
And Mrs. Fanatic, I didn't know there was a Mrs. Fanatic.
I didn't know either.
And then all of a sudden they did the whole got caught type thing.
Where he's cradling from behind.
One fanatic one mascot is cradling the other mascot, and then they get caught on the Kiss Cam.
And then Coldplay, they had to perform. I don't know what city they were in, but here's Chris Martin talking to the audience.
We'd like to say hello to some of you in the crowd. How are we going to do that? If we're going to use our cameras and put some of you on the big screen. So please, if you haven't done your makeup, do your makeup now.
He's warning everybody now, so he's like,
okay, that's how if you haven't done your makeup, wink, wink.
When you pull away from
now it's time to duck.
What blows me away is how good and how scary AI is now. Because I've seen, I thought I was watching the real video. I'm like, okay, I've seen this a million times. And then all of a sudden he takes her and lifts her up and throws her over the balcony. I mean, it looks so real. I mean, like,
there's so many.
It's so scary.
Talented people out there that
I know
have no time, have a lot of time on their hands, I guess, to make this. But yeah, so it's not going anywhere for a while. I bet this thing's going to be. Which is sad. They're going to follow these people. I do feel bad. I don't feel bad for the
family. You know, it's embarrassing. Oh, that could be your husband, or that could be your dad, or your mom, or whatever. I mean, it's really tough on so many people when there's an affair.
That sucks. But this gives us a chance to bring up, because last Friday you guys brought it at 6:40. We always talk about the 6 o'clockers. You guys get up early like us.
Can you do it?
You're with us. You come up with some great content for the show. Last week it was How to Catch a Cheater, which we should bring back in the 8 o'clock hour. That's what we usually do it on Mondays. But now we want to know, is there, and I don't know, we'll see, we might get nobody here, but we do anybody listening who is cheating right now.
Okay.
Who's having an affair right now?
Are you in an affair?
You can change your name. When you're on the phone, I'm telling you, you can't call in right now, and you wouldn't even know it's her. But this is your chance. Are you having an affair right now? Do you feel bad about it? It's just like, you know what? I don't feel bad. We just want to know.
Yeah.
There's going to be one person listening at 6:35.
And should we make a pact not to try and judge here?
No, I'm not judging. I just want to know like why you're doing it. And
like what's led you to this point?
Are you worried about it, or do you have an end game? Stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm not going to preach to you.
All right. So if you're in the midst of an affair right now,
it might get nobody, and then we got some other things we can do. But
we're not thinking anybody's going to call.
Yeah, but if it just takes one, Ryan, just one. 833-390-5723. That's 833-390-KRBE. Call us if you're having an affair right now. We'd just like to get inside your mind, like why you're doing this.
All right. We'll hear from you next on the Roll and Ride Show with Eric.
Back to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, now this is all kind of spurred by the videos that we've all been bombarded with the last 4 days about the Coldplay couple getting busted having an affair, and we are really kind of trying to do something that's non-judgmental. We're just putting it out there. Anybody listening right now who will admit that they're in the midst of an affair.
Yep, because it only takes one phone call, Ryan. That's why out of 7.5 million people, there's going to be one person listening at 6:44 in the morning that's going through that. We said you can change your name.
Yeah.
You can change whatever you want. Your voice, you can't tell. Like we could all be on the phone right now and you wouldn't really be able to.
No, you can't really recognize.
Like if Rula calls in, you can't tell. That's Rula.
We're just trying to get into the mindset. Like what brought you to this point? What's your motivation?
We're going to go to Amanda first here on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. Good morning, Amanda. Amanda.
Hi.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
So, can you give us a little background? Like, are you married? Are you in a relationship? And how long has this affair been going on?
Yeah, I'm married. It's been a long time. I don't really want to tell how long, but a long time. And yeah, I've been seeing a guy for a couple of years. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. Wasn't planning it. Been going through a lot with my family, my husband, and things aren't always great. Sometimes he puts me down, and he's a great dad. And we both need the income, and we have a good house and life. But sometimes I'm just not happy. And then someone comes along and makes you feel beautiful and loved, but you're not in the position to leave. And what do you do?
Have you ever communicated your feelings of unhappiness to your actual husband?
Yes.
And he's not really being receptive?
No, I've written letters and we've talked, and then you fight, and then you move on, and you get to a point where you just kind of give up, and you just move on, and you just live your life kind of separately, and because you have kids, and you just don't want to ruin that for your kids.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for your kids to
get past a certain level of
high school or something? That way you can leave them?
That's kind of part of it, but then also, if you leave, you're starting over, and what do? You feel stuck.
What about the other person? The person you're having an affair with, is that something you can see a long-term relationship with, or is that just something you're doing just to feel good, ego? And...
That's the other thing. It kind of started out as like maybe a fun, like it was flattering. It's flattering when someone notices you, and then it grew into something that then they're like, well, you're taken, you're married, and then they started dating someone else, and that kills me because now they're with him.
Okay. So this guy that you're with, is he's starting to date another woman?
Yes, and you have to see it, and it hurts, and you still see him, and then you still see him occasionally, and you have to watch it, and it hurts because now he's happy, and he still loves you too, but then it's just the wrong timing, and it just hurts.
Can I tell you something? Tell yourself this: you deserve better. That you shouldn't have to live this way.
Are you worried that much? Like, does he make more money than you? Is that what you're worried about? Sounds like you're worried about like starting over. You said that you need both incomes.
We both don't make a ton of money, and that's why it would be hard for, it is what it is, and you just kind of have to do the best you can, and it's just kind of your deal. You just got to deal with it, and I never wanted to be that person to do that. I don't think anybody in this situation ever wants to, and so I'm not quick to judge other people when you see it, and the Coldplay thing was definitely funny, but then also you have to remember you don't know what people are going through.
No.
You don't, and so, because it's not always easy to leave somebody.
You're right. It's easy for everyone to say, let's just leave them.
Yeah.
But when you got kids, you got income, all of a sudden, think about it, she's going to lose.
You feel like you're in a no-win situation, no-win scenario. I can hear the pain in her voice. I really hope that you're able to talk to somebody. Therapy is such a great tool. You hear me doing the ads all the time for BetterHelp. Go to betterhelp.com/KRBE. It's so helpful to be able to talk to somebody.
But you wonder if they are able to build something back with her original relationship. Is this salvageable?
Sometimes you get to that point where that's it. You're past the point of no return, and they're both checked out, and it can't be reignited.
The guy's not listening. She wrote a letter to him. She
said, look,
some guys are like that, like, you know what, I make the money. What are you going to do, leave me? You're not going to leave me. But, like, well,
that's not love.
Having an affair.
That's not love when you treat somebody that way.
But when you get separated in Texas, you still have to split your assets, right?
There is no such thing as legal separation in the state of Texas. It doesn't recognize. Basically, if you are having, you're labeled an adulterer in the legal eyes of the court. Like, in other words, there's no such thing as saying we're going through an official separation. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work that way in the state of Texas.
Okay.
So, and if you say your mate is cheating, they don't care. In Texas, right? Like California, don't they care more?
It's a no-fault state. Like, in other words, when you get divorced, you can't sue somebody for money because they had an affair. That's not the...
I think people are texting. I'm in the same boat as Amanda. That's why I do that. So, just, that sucks.
I think what she said was very much a telltale thing. I mean, I didn't want this. I don't think anybody ever woke up and said, gee, I want to be in an adulterous relationship.
We had Amanda. You said there's someone else.
Yeah, someone on line one has been through what Amanda has been through.
Thank you, Amanda.
Listen in for this.
Wish you the best.
Hey, I don't know your name.
I don't either. I don't know if you want to use a fake one.
Hey, you're Jane Doe. You are live with us right now. You're on the air. So you want to tell us a little bit about your situation?
What she should do?
Yeah. So me and my husband, we've been married for over 22 years, and so we get into the rut. And every marriage you grow, but sometimes we fail to realize that, especially with kids and everything. So I was approached at work by a colleague and getting flattered, and I'm like, okay, great. I've had the conversations with my husband. It wasn't going anywhere, but I assumed because he would go to the strip club and whatnot, and I'd have the conversation like, look, I'm tired of this. And then I was like, screw it. Someone started saying, hey, you're beautiful. You get that.
It feels good.
Just like Amanda said.
The flattery.
And so I was like, okay, I said, well, let me just see where this goes. In my mind, I was like, I'm going to file for divorce. Financially, it sucks, but do I want the next 20 years like this? No. So if I go back to being broke and having to penny pinch, that's a lot happier than
where you're at now.
Yeah.
Correct. And so once my husband found out about it, that's when it really, like, his eyes opened up and said, wow. So, I mean, we had to go through a lot of, talking and opening up and refinding each other. But we've come, we've forgiven each other for that part, and it's like a whole new relationship between us. But it's just really with Amanda saying, hey, do I want this for the next 20 years, or what do I want? And being honest with the kids, because you don't have that communication.
Your husband didn't, until he found out that you had an affair, that's when his eyes woke up.
Oh, my God. Oh, I could lose everything.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And here's something I'd like to put out there, and this doesn't even have to deal with an affair. If you are staying in a marriage for the kids' sake, and you think you're doing the right thing, they pick up on these things.
You do that all the time. Like once a quarter, we do that topic. The kids call in that said, do you wish your parents were divorced right now? A lot of them, they're like, ooh. That happens all the time. We've done it in a while, but we should bring that back. Kids, like Ryan said,
they pick up
6 years old, 20 years old.
Like I talk to my daughter now, and she's an adult, and I was doing everything I thought was right for her. I was trying everything. I always put her first, and I failed on an epic level. I tried.
She thought it was normal for parents.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, what's wrong? You fight. That's okay. That's what everybody does. I'm like, no. That's when I was like, oh my God, I have failed so bad. So yeah, I mean, you can call and leave your feedback on the listener line 713-278-VENT. We're going to check the listener line in a few minutes.
Are you guys defending her? No, we said we're not going to. For this, we're just going to kind of listen and be curious. We're not going to be judging. I'm not having opinions, but point? For that, I just wanted to take their information.
Yep.
Hopefully, Ryan said get therapy, talk to somebody.
I think that's the best thing.
I don't think an affair is a good thing. I don't think it's going to help.
Hey, I think we handled that pretty good for being just the boys.
Yeah, we tried. A judgmental D-bag sometimes.
Exactly.
It's time for what's going down in H-Town on the Rula and Ryan Show with Aaron.
104.1 KRGE.
Okay, it's brought to you by Takers Fiber. The Astros salvaged the finale of a series against the Mariners. We had an 11-3 victory, which is pretty sweet.
The night before, I stayed up till like 12:30 in the morning. We lost, and it's a crappy way to lose. I'm like, not to Seattle, and then we killed them. And I didn't get to see the game. Figures I saw the 2 games we lost. I didn't see that one, but the 3, basically it was the Space Cowboys team.
Yeah,
because Paredes is injured. We got nobody left.
You had to bring everyone up.
Yeah, all we have is on Tuesday.
Send the bus down there. We're going to need a couple of them.
That's why you want to go see the Space Cowboys out in Sugarland. I mean, because these guys are the future. They basically are the future.
Future as they're playing now.
Exactly. Hey, real quick, the Houston homeless situation is just. I mean, it's been a real issue, but now homeless Houstonians face fines of up to $500 or possibly being arrested because they have changed the new civility ordinance.
Fines.
How are you going to get money out of this? So basically,
how are you going to send that fine to their PO box?
I know. So the new law effectively bans any visible presence of an unhoused person in these areas. Critics argue it criminalizes homelessness and makes vulnerable populations even more at risk. But the city council passed this measure 14-2. So now you just basically, if you're spotted outside under a bridge or anything like that, it's illegal. You can't be.
There's 2 dudes over off exit on Wesleyan on 59, the feeder there, right there, to turn left on Wesleyan. And these 2 dudes have been there for like 3 months.
Oh my God!
They have lawn chairs. They're playing music. It's like they might have next time looking for a grill. They're gonna start barbecuing.
They move in.
I'm just like, they're not doing crap.
No.
There's a sign above them. No soliciting and
no soliciting.
It's like, whatever.
Yeah. All right, so coming up next, the Summer of 2020 Live continues. This is going to be big, and I think we've convinced Kevin, all 4 guys on the show, we've decided we're going to bend the rules.
We're going to get them anything. I don't know what you guys are into.
We're going to give you a chance to see Benson Boone, and this is awesome, in the KRBE private suite.
This is a sold-out show, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't like tickets. You can't get a ticket. And we're giving you tickets possible qualified to get in the suite.
We will give you the exact times throughout the day that you need to be listening to score those tickets. It's all coming up next on the Roland Ryan Show with Eric.